Cheers, Anthony.
Cheers, Joseph. Hi, Joe. I am very sad because I was caught by an apostate buying a dozen bottles of whiskey at my favorite liquor store. I am ashamed of myself. I think that my image of respectability as one of the members of the governing body has been deteriorated and diminished. Today, all Jehovah's Witnesses don't see me like before, with respect. I have lost confidence and above all, credibility. What can you tell me, Joe?
You are an asshole, Anthony. What were you doing in that liquor store disguised as the gadget inspector? Did you think that nobody would recognize you? Why were you so stupid to talk to a stranger? Didn't you think that he could be filming and recording you? Why did you tell this stranger that your wife is an alcoholic and that these whiskey purchases were for her? There is no doubt that you are naive. You have left the Watchtower and the governing body very badly stand. Now Jehovah's Witnesses around the world will think we embezzle their donations on purchases that have nothing to do with the kingdom's worldwide work.
Well, Joe, you weren't a saint either when you were the president of the Watchtower during 1917 to 1942. You also were a customary drinker and you smuggled liquor from Canada in the midst of the 1920s prohibition with the help of Brother Walter Salter. Besides that, you travel like a millionaire around the world in the midst of the Depression of the 30s. You enjoyed a two luxury Cadillacs V16 at your disposal. Not satisfied with all these privileges, you had several Bethelite women at your service, especially the company for your trips of two young sisters, Bonnie Boyd and Bertha Peel. I want to tell you that the governing body will not take any disciplinary action against me for buying a dozen bottles of expensive whiskey in a liquor store, because they occasionally do the same as I do, going to their favorite liquor stores to buy their favorite drink for their personal use. So, Joe, as you will understand, all my colleagues of the governing body, they also have their own weaknesses. You have to admit, Joe, that the governing body of today have followed your despicable legacy, spending a lot of the funds we receive from members worldwide to satisfy our own whims and personal extravagances. In our case, for example, we like to wear Rolex watches only paid by the society. In your case, you used to buy luxury cars for your own use with chauffeur included. All these expenses you did and we do have nothing to do with the worldwide preaching work.
Well, Anthony, you know very well that the Watchtower Society receives a juicy amount of money in abundance through donations thanks to our idiots and naive members we have inside the Watchtower. It is fair that the president of the society and the governing body can put their hands in those funds to enjoy that wealth too, in order to be used for our personal tastes as retribution, a bonus for having made this Watchtower organization a multi-million-dollar religious organization. So, don't worry, Anthony, about what Jehovah's Witnesses might think about you. I would advise you, Anthony, to continue enjoying the advantages you got inside the organization and each member of the governing body of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society.